tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. Cause I'm having too much fun tryna be myself. No, I'm not the type of chick that like to follow trends. I got a small circle, no, don't need a lot of friends. You know I gotta get this money cause I like to spend. I see you haters watching, so I just give you a grin.
How you guys doing? It's your girl Lime Dime, and I'm back with another episode of Justheretovent. Tonight's topic, beep beep boop. Psych, no. I'm a clown. But tonight's topic is going to be double standards. Obviously a lot of people are very familiar with what double standards are and how they work, but I just want to talk about a few of them. Like, all right, so the first one I want to talk about is threesomes, right? Okay, so here's how it's a double standard. It's a double standard because it's okay for a man to have a threesome and be with two women, right? But if a woman expresses that she wants to have a threesome with two men, then it's, oh, she getting a train ran on her. Oh, she a hoe, or that ain't no threesome. Like, it's always different for a woman versus a man in a lot of situations in the world. Like, I'm sure we all can attest to that. So that's what's annoying about that. It's like, why is it okay for you to be with two women, but it's not okay for a woman to be with two men? I'm thoroughly confused about that, but I'm going to move on. Now, let's talk about homosexuality, okay? Men think it's perfectly fine for, lesbian relationships, girl-on-girl action, all those types of things, scissoring, whatever you want to call it, but find it completely disgusting, okay? Most men, not all men, because a lot of men don't care, but for the most part, most men think it's like, oh man, like, calling you booty warriors, you're the F word, calling you all types of slanderous names if it's man on man. But you're none of those things when it's woman on woman. It's like another double standard there. It's like I'm trying to figure out, why is it always one way for men and one way for women? It's very confusing to me. Definitely annoying. Now, let's talk about having a lot of sexual partners. A man can have a whole bunch of sexual partners, and people look at him like, oh, he a player. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, he just be doing his thing. He get girls or whatever. Then when a woman have a lot of sexual partners, she's a hoe. She's a slut. You know what I'm saying? She's a streetwalker. She's a nympho. She's everything negative. It's always negative when it's being put onto a female, and it's always being bigged up when it's being put over onto men. That's something that always has bothered me. Let's talk about porn stars. Now, a lot of men don't get flack for being porn stars, but a female being a porn star, oh, you gonna let all them niggas put dicks in you? It's just always something negative. Like I said, this isn't all men and this isn't all women, but this is basically the majority of how people think, and how they see situations. So it's like, men, it's no problem for them to be fucking a bunch of bitches. Or men will look at them like they the man, like, damn, you get to fuck all them bitches, this and the third. But it's like with a girl, you know what I'm saying? She's a hoe. She ran through, you know what I'm saying? She's a smeeze. She's a smut. You know what I'm saying? You can't take her home to mom. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. It's all of those things. All right. Now, this is a different one, a little less perverted. When we talk about like cooking in the household. Now, normally that's looked at as something that women are supposed to do. They're supposed to be like having all of the housely duties, like the cleaning and the cooking and the things like that. But let it be a situation where like the man is doing pretty much everything. Like they doing all of the cooking, they doing all of the cleaning, and maybe the woman is the one working. It was a situation. I don't know if some of y'all know this lady named Tabitha Brown. She got like her own little brand in like Target, Walmart, whatever. She like a personality, whatever. Her husband is a retired police officer, and like Wendy was talking trash about her on her show, basically saying like, she told her husband to quit his job and like she was going to take care of him because he took care of her for multiple years prior. But she was making it seem like it was a negative thing because it's like, why a man shouldn't be sitting at home, letting a woman take care of them. They shouldn't be having to do the cooking and cleaning. That's a woman's job. And even us as women, we're all programmed to think that as well. I mean, I feel like roles in relationship need to be 50-50. And if it's 50-50 the man is the one in the house, that's his 50-50 part. And if the woman is the one that has to be the breadwinner and that's her 50-50 part, it shouldn't be a problem. Long as they're both giving 100% to the relationship, it shouldn't really matter what roles that they're playing. I don't like gender-specific roles because I don't feel like there should be a such thing as gender-specific roles, because everybody should be allowed or allotted to do whatever it is that they feel that they want to do. So I hate that conversation, and I hate the double standard of that. It's like, okay, it's okay for a woman to sit at home and live off the man, but it's not okay for a man to live off the woman. Now, my personal feelings on that, yes, I do feel like a man should be working. Yes, I do feel like the man should be the provider. But if you are in a situation where you're able to be the provider, I don't necessarily see anything wrong with that either. You know what I'm saying? So let's just like cut that double standard out. And let's talk about having multiple kids, like with different people. A woman is looked at as like, dad, like she got all these kids, she got 5 different baby fathers, she got this, that, and the third. But then you look at celebrities like Nick Cannon, and he got 10 kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a few of them with the same person, but for the most part, I think he might have at least 5 baby moms. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, that's not looked at in the same negative way. I mean, he's getting some backlash behind it, but that's not looked at as the same way as a person like Kiki Wyatt, who I think also has either 10 or 11 kids, because she has different baby fathers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they be talking about her saying, oh, she's this, she's that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the same conversation when you're talking about Nick Cannon and he's doing the exact same thing. So that's just something to think about, something for you to ponder on. And it's annoying. And let's talk about the one that bothers me the most when it comes to actually having to take care of your children. Men literally have a choice. You understand what I'm saying? Whether or not they decide they want to take care of their child. Women don't have that same luxury. They do not have that same choice. They cannot just get up one day and decide, you know what? I'm going to let you run them up. I'm going to abandon you. I'm not going to be there. That doesn't mean that that doesn't happen, but more often than not, I don't like to use the word stuck, but they are the ones that have to have that responsibility. And men kind of just get to do whatever it is that they want. You know what I'm saying? So that's like another double standard that I want to talk about, because people don't look at it as negatively. Like people actually give grace and, you know, congratulate men. Oh, yeah, look at him, like he a good dad, you know, he's an active father. He's okay. Why y'all giving him props? The women being active parents since the beginning of the damn time. Why is it, we're gonna give the man props because he's doing what the hell he's supposed to be doing, or doing what the woman's been doing since forever? I'm confused. That's what I mean. It's like double standards are so annoying, because men really get away with, put it like this, everything that the man does, they find a way to lessen it. They find a way to make it not as bad as if a woman is literally doing the exact same thing. Then she's basically made out to be the devil or a hoe or anything else, controlling. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't get it. It's like double standards is something that I really wish that we could do away with. Gender specific roles is something that I wish that we could really do away with, because I feel like they're hurting more so than helping. And that's why we have a lot of problems in the world, because of things like this and this mindset and this way of thinking. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. That's all I wanted to talk about. Let me know if you feel the same way, or if you have any thoughts on this. Please comment. Please hit that like button, the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.